We're going to take the U.S. Census. Welcome. How are you doing today? I have a snow day, which is why I'm at home on a weekday wearing a onesie. But there's another person in the house who doesn't have a snow day because they work from home. Sucks. But I thought we would do something very fun with our free time. We're going to take the U.S. Census. Now, these people have sent me some correspondence, and I thought, oh, that'll be fun to fill out, because I suppose I've never been asked to be a part of the census before. And I think now I'm of a certain age, where I'm of the demographic where they want to know about me. And I knew something was definitely very wrong with aging when I started receiving pamphlets from the school district.
Stinky.
I don't have any children, but I thought it would be fun to fill out the census together. I've never done it before, so let's go. We're going to use this book as a table. It's a photography book, and it's big, so it's great for writing on. I did not buy this pen for this video. I bought it because it was $1, and it was speaking to me. Oh, I had to have it. All right, they're asking for my name. Let's see. Cordelia Le Poisson. They want my phone number. It's 8675309. Today's date, person 1, person 2. Oh, they want to know if I'm Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish. They want to know what our race is. Okay, what is person 1's age and what is person 1's date of birth? For babies less than 1 year old, do not write the age in months. I can't stand when people talk about their children in months. Like, I get it. I get why they do it, because there's a lot of differences in development when you're still in the months, right? But I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, please do not make me do math to figure out that your kid's fucking 2.5. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, person 2. Oh God, I just realized I don't know if I'm person 1 or person 2. Oh shit. All right. What is person 2's race? Here's the examples they give us. Is person 2 white? Print, for example, German, Irish, English, Italian, Lebanese, Egyptian. Well, we're French. We've got black, African American. Print, for example, African American, Jamaican, Haitian, Nigerian, Ethiopian, Somali, etc. American Indian or Alaska Native. Print name of enrolled or principal tribes. For example, Navajo Nation, Blackfeet Tribe, Mayan, Aztec, Native Village of Barrow-Inupiat. Oh, that's a new one I've never heard before. Traditional government. Is traditional government? Girl, I don't know. Or Nome Eskimo community. I'm going to say we are Native Hawaiian and Chamorro. Ooh, I'm also going to put that we're Tongan, Fijian, and Marshallese. I've always wanted to be Marshallese. I have no idea what that means. I'm uneducated. Let's move on to person 4, shall we? What is person 4's name? Well, I believe that would be Disco Kitty. How is this person related to person 1? Opposite sex, husband, wife, spouse. Opposite sex, unmarried partner. Same sex, husband, wife, spouse. Same sex, unmarried partner. Biological son or daughter. Adopted son or daughter. Stepson or stepdaughter. Now, Disco Kitty is my stepdaughter, so we're gonna check that box for her. Person 5. All right, let's go. Is person 5 of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? No. And here's what's interesting. They put no in bold print. I wonder why. Seems like a very harsh no. No! All right, now I feel like person 5 is Bubbles. Is she my adopted son or daughter, or biological son or daughter? I know she's not a grandchild. I know she's not my daughter-in-law. Oh, I guess I could check other non-relative. That's what we'll go with. What is person 5's race? White? German. She is a German Shepherd. All right, if there are more than 5 people living or staying here, please print their names in the spaces for persons 6 through 12. Oh my God, I cannot imagine. Can you imagine living with 12 people? How many bathrooms do you think a house would need for that many people? Because we only have a 1.5 bath. Housing. Which best describes this building? Mobile home, one family house detached from any other house, one family house attached to one or more houses, building with 2 apartments. They call that a duplex. A building with 3 or 4 apartments, a building with 5 to 9 apartments, a building with 10 to 19 apartments, a building with 20 to 49 apartments. If I lived in an apartment, this would be difficult because I really would have to walk outside and start counting apartments. A building with 50 or more apartments. Boat, RV, van, etc. Oh, I'm dying to know how many people in the U.S. are living in boats. How many acres is this house or mobile home on? 1. In the past 12 months, what were the actual sales of all agricultural products from this property? Oh, I'm going to tell them we made over $10K this year selling weed. How many separate rooms are in this house, apartment, or mobile home? Rooms must be separated by built-in archways or walls that extend out at least 6 inches and go from floor to ceiling. What's a floor to ceiling? Include bedrooms, kitchens, etc. No, 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 no. Here's what we are not going to do. We are not going to utilize an etc. if we have only listed 2 examples. That is against the rules. How many of these rooms are bedrooms? 2. Oh my God, they want to know if we've got a landline. Can you or any member of this household both make and receive phone calls when at this house, apartment, or mobile home? Include calls using cell phones, landlines, or other phone devices. At this house, apartment, or mobile home. See, they're leaving out the boats now. Why did they give us the boat option if they're not going to keep including it? Do you or any member of this household own or use any of the following types of computers? Desktop or laptop, smartphone, tablet, or other portable wireless computer? Oh my God, they're probably talking about a TTY. TTY, that is what, it's a phone for deaf people. I've never used one. Oh my God, I want to know what they look like. Let's look up a TTY. Oh, cool. It looks sort of like a typewriter, but it also has a phone on top of it. We're gonna insert a photo. Cool. Let's keep going, shall we? Which fuel is used most for heating this house, apartment, or mobile home? Gas from underground pipes serving the neighborhood. Underground pipes serving the neighborhood. Underserving the neighborhood. Gas, bottled tank or LP, electricity, fuel oil, kerosene, etc. Now they're doing it again. They're misusing the etc. Oh my God. Coal or Coke? Do people heat their homes with Coke? I mean, I know that when I've done cocaine, I sweat like fucking crazy. So I'm sure that could really warm you up. Wood, solar energy, other fuel, no fuel used. We just freeze in this motherfucker. Oh God, I'm so glad it's a fucking snow day. Thank the Lord for electricity. What are the total annual costs for personal property taxes, site rent, registration fees, and license fees on this mobile home and its site? Oh, I guess I skipped over a mobile home because it sounds like there was been some previous ones before. God, we're only on page 11. Let's skip ahead. All right, we're on the particulars of person number 3. We've established that that is Wonder Man. No, we've established that that is Disco Kitty. This question focuses on this person's bachelor's degree. Please print below the specific majors of any bachelor's degrees this person has received. For example, chemical engineering, elementary teacher education, organizational psychology. Oh, Disco Kitty is for sure an organizational psychologist. What is this person's ancestry or ethnic origin? The Bastrop Pound. Does this person speak a language other than English at home? Yes. What is this language? Meow. Is this person covered by any of the following types of health insurance or health coverage plans? Well, I'm going to have to ask Disco Kitty if she has insurance through a current or former employer or union, insurance purchased directly from an insurance company, Medicare for people 65 and older, or people with certain disabilities, Medicaid, medical assistance, or any kind of government assistance plan for those with low incomes or disability, TRICARE or other military health care, Indian Health Service, any other type of health insurance or health coverage plan. She's a cat. Okay, let's keep going. Person 4. In the past 12 months, has this person given birth to any children? No, he doesn't have the correct equipment. Does this person have any of his or her own grandchildren under the age of 18 living in this house or apartment? That's a no from me, dog. Is this grandparent currently responsible for most of the basic needs of any grandchildren under the age of 18 who live in this house or apartment? Wonder Man is responsible as the man of the house for Bubbles and Disco Kitty. So that's person 3 and person 5. What is this person's service-connected disability rating? 0%, 10 or 20%, 30 or 40%, 50 or 60%, 70% or higher? I don't know, that's a very personal question. You'd have to ask him yourself. Last week, was this person temporarily absent from a job or business? No, but I'd say he was a little suspiciously absent from a job or business. Yes, on vacation, temporary illness, maternity leave, other family personal reasons, bad weather. He twisted his ankle. Okay, we've got more about person 5 that we've got to answer. Has this person ever served on active duty in the U.S. Armed Forces, Reserves, or National Guard? Never served in the military? Skip to question 30A. Only on active duty for training in the Reserves or National Guard. Skip to 29A. Now on active duty in the past, but not now. Never served in the military. But I know she really did want to get into law enforcement after college. I told her she didn't have to go to college for that, and we were not paying for higher education. But she could slide on in, just a high school degree. When did this person serve on active duty? We can skip that one. Last week, did this person work for pay at a job or business? No. Last week, did this person do any work for pay, even for as little as 1 hour? No. All right, we can skip to 36A. Last week, was this person on layoff from a job? No. Last week, was this person temporarily absent from a job or business? No, but again, I'm going to say suspiciously absent. Has this person been informed that he or she will be recalled to work within the next 6 months or be given a date to return to work? Every day is a snow day for her. We've made it to page 46, and they want to know if person 5, Bubbles, how much she's gotten in the last 12 months out of Social Security or railroad retirement. Bubbles is on railroad retirement, but I don't feel like it's appropriate for me to tell you how much money that is, so we're just going to write it down, and we're going to keep it to ourselves. Retirement income, pensions, survivor, or disability income. Bubbles is on survivor income. So when we first brought her home from the holler, Bubbles survived a 23-hour drive from North Carolina back to Texas. She curled up in a ball on the passenger side floorboard and just slept the entire drive. And that is some motherfucking survival, my guy. What was this person's total income during the past 12 months? Add entries in questions 43A to 43H, subtract any losses. If net income was a loss, girl, I am not doing any more of this math. If they're going to do this to me, they're going to need to provide me with a calculator, and not a regular one that's solar powered or that some kind of shit like that. I want a fucking printing calculator so that I can check my work. I need that grand total button, baby. All right, now I've received some more correspondence from the U.S. Census. We've got this one. These things are like perforated, so you're supposed to be able to like open them with your hands, but the perforations are not adequately perforated. so I'm using scissors. A message from the director of the U.S. Census Bureau. His name is Robert L. Santos. His name is Robert L. Santos. His name is Robert L. Santos.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
Your response to this survey is required by law. Lock me up, because I missed the deadline. I feel like it's probably a federal offense that I didn't fill this out on time. I'm going to cut open this final notice. Response due January 24th, 2023. Whoops. I missed that due date. It's just because they sent me that giant thick workbook with all of these personal questions, and like, I don't know the answers to all of these questions, and I feel like it's pretty invasive to be going around the house and asking people these little personal details, especially in regards to their income. It wouldn't be prudent. All right, we got another letter here from Robert Santos. A message from the director of the U.S. Census Bureau. The Census Bureau has sent you several requests to complete the American Community Survey. If you have not already done so, now is the time to respond. Here we go. This is it. This is our response. Due January 24th, 2023, respond now at respond.census.gov/ACS. Or complete and mail back your paper questionnaire. Your response is required by law. Now, because your response is critically important to your local community and to your country, a Census Bureau interviewer may come to your home to complete the survey in person. Respond by January 24th, 2023 to be removed from our schedule for a visit. Oh, they are not going to show up here. They are not going to show up here. If they do come down this way, I don't know how they could safely enter the property, because I feel like a reasonable person would find that futile, because persons 4 and 5 can be very intimidating and frightening, and I don't think you want to mess with persons 4 and 5 in this house. Don't come around here no more. But I do remember a few years ago, YouTuber Peter Monn, beloved Peter Monn, made a few videos about the census lady, and he was telling these funny stories about like what a nightmare it was that this woman was stalking his home and like peeking in the windows and trying to trick him into talking to her. If I can find his videos, I will link them in the description box and you can go watch them because they're hilarious. All right, well, me and my onesie are gonna fuck off and enjoy the rest of this snow day. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you wasted watching this video. And have a good day.